Hello, I'd like to tell you a story of entrepreneurs. It starts at the end of the 19th century in a porcelain factory in Limoges. There were three entrepreneurs there, a certain Frédéric Legrand. Then he bought a small business. Of course, we're talking about porcelain. At the time, it was the best insulator known at the time. Then, over time, war came as well. He passed it on to two people from the north. And then up until 1949, unfortunately, the main site of the factory caught fire. There were flames 30 meters high. The fire brigade arrived too late. The following day, there was just a pile of ash. Should we build it all up again, or should I take another route? It was that moment of crisis we really experienced the first transformation for Legrand. Someone turned to the other and said, French people have more need for enlightenment than they have to eat from nice plates. So the workshop was rebuilt in 2 months. From disaster, a future giant was born. The story doesn't end there. Then there's innovation, and then there's external growth. Legrand became what it is now. In countries, it continued its journey. It's also an actor in this ecological transition. It's about transforming spaces and transforming lives to ensure that they are more comfortable, more connected and greener. There are many stories like this around this room because these are your stories. Men and women who build up countries, this happens at these turning points. Someone is faced with a choice and they take a decision. And in fact, these winds that may appear to be against us, they can send us the right way. We have the inflation crisis, we have the energy crisis. A key colleague may disappear, we may lose a market, we may lose funds. It's at these times that if you're supporting transformation, if you embrace change, you are transforming yourselves. That's what makes the difference in the end between companies and entrepreneurs which endure and the rest. That's why they do better than others. These crises and transformations, they shake us up, they make us more creative, and they force us to be in perpetual movement. This philosophy of being continually moving onward. I was born in the countryside in Spain, and very quickly I knew I wanted to take advantage of the fact that I came from somewhere else, and I liked the idea of reinventing myself and confronting stereotypes. So I left and I came to France. I've had 2 or 3 professional lives. Initially, I learned how to ask questions and to think. The route ahead of me appeared clear. But then I had this fire. It was the birth of my second child. This really immersed me in the world of disability and really shook up everything for me. And there again, I was learning. I was looking at the world with different eyes. I had to continue to move and also discover the resources I didn't even know were there. And I decided to change profession. So then I spent years in Spencer Stewart working in human resources. I became a manager. I was happy to be able to manage others. And then, of course, I moved to Legrand. For 2 years now, I've been chair of the board of this major industrial town in France. What a delight.
En fait, une histoire finalement comme la vôtre. Et c'est
At the end of the day, this story is like yours, and that's how I see your role as entrepreneurs. There's this quest, it's a proactive quest. It's even an arrogant quest. You're seeking transformation and movement. You're bringing others with you, and you're there to serve something that's greater than you on your own.
Je dirais que dans cette quête,
I would say that as part of this quest or active transformation, you can also find pleasure. You can find answers on your own journey. It could be a decision. It's sometimes a step forward, or it could actually be a fire. I like the sea and I like poetry. This evening is a poet, a Brazilian poet, and I'd like to. It's not from Pablo Neruda. Google, you can check it. It's not Pablo Neruda's verse.
Une mort lente, par petites touches, en nous rappelant toujours
Let's always remind ourselves that our lives require us to make more of an effort than simply to breathe. Thank you very much.